Today I'm gonna be alone and I am going to have a good day. I don't quite know what that looks like, but it's gonna be fun. To start with, let's go to the gym. So I'm thinking, yesterday I did a pull day at the gym, like I did biceps and back, but I didn't eat before I went to the gym, so I had a really bad workout, so I just stopped like halfway through, and so, well, I just like did cardio, and now I'm thinking, should I redo pull day, or should I do leg day? And is this all just an excuse to get out of leg day? I mean, I would just do it tomorrow, but I don't like leg day. I don't want it. Ooh, but maybe that means I should do it because I'm trying to challenge myself. But I'm also determined to have a good day, which means I should probably do what I want. I don't know. Oh, there is a line of little children on bikes. Oh my God, there's like 20 kids. Summer camps are so crazy. And they all have matching bright green helmets with like flames on the back. Pull day. We're gonna do pull day. Someone has like a fully set up Lego in the back of their car. Maybe that's the thing from the Star Wars movies where they're like flying through the canyons and stuff. I think they have like that battleship thing. It's not a battleship, the race thing. Ooh, and a rugby ball. That person is probably so cool. It's called a rugby ball, right? I'm trying to get into rugby, but it is difficult to watch like international sports. Time to be brave and go to the gym. I did a pull day, and yesterday, like the whole reason I did it again, like I said, was because yesterday I was like hungry. I didn't eat before. Today I did eat before, but I still kind of had the same issue, like where I got a little bit hungry during the workout. But this time I pushed myself harder. I think I still got a good workout, even if it wasn't optimal. I wasn't lifting as much weight, but yeah. And then I just walked on the treadmill for 20 minutes, an uphill, and now I'm sweating. I was gonna go to a forest nearby and try to do some photography, but the thing about that is that it's cloudy right now and it's gonna rain. And also, I don't know why I didn't think of this. I want to eat, obviously, because like I need protein and stuff and whatever. But if I go home and then I leave again, it might be raining outside. Should I take photos anyways because we're doing hard things today? I'm not gonna want to walk in the rain. No, I can walk in the rain. Who am I? I can walk in the rain. I should call my mom though. It's her birthday. Happy birthday.
Thank you. I'm driving down to La Jolla Shore, go to the beach.
That's nice.
Which, yeah, Dad's driving his own car, because after that I'm going to Margaret for the weekend, and Connor will be there too.
Oh, that's fun.
Birthday weekend.
Happy birthday. I hope you have a nice day.
Thank you. I will. I'll talk to you later.
So, I'm home, and I need protein, right? But I don't know what to have. I could just have lunch and just have like, I have some leftover steak that I could have, or I could have protein powder, have a protein shake. I don't know. But I'm gonna make whatever food I'm gonna make, and then I'm gonna do some kind of something, right? I don't know if it'll be photography, if I can go out. Maybe I should do photography no matter what, right? Like, maybe I should be like, oh, this is the challenge. That could be fun. But so far I am having a good day. My workout wasn't amazing, but it was pretty good. I called my mom on the way back, and that was nice. Time to keep having a good day. I think steak and chips, that could be a decent meal. Yeah, steak, chips, some cheese. That's just like, that's nachos, right? If there's enough cheese, let's do it. recently I made tortillas from scratch and they were really good. And I have made tortillas into chips before, but I made flour tortillas and I would want corn-based chips. And I do plan on making corn-based tortillas soon, but the flour ones were so good that I'm like, why would I make anything else? So for now, it's still store-bought chips. I've eaten my lunch and it took a lot longer than I meant to, but it looks like the rain passed. I mean, it still looks like it's gonna rain out there, but I think I should go try to take photos, and I think I'm gonna do that in the forest probably. I think that would be an interesting place right now. The only thing is it's not sunny out. The light isn't great. Like, it's hard to get a really nice green, or I don't know. So I don't know exactly what I'll be photographing. I think I'm gonna try to do that, and I am determined to put some photos that I've taken in this video. I'm determined to find something good, because I'm hoping that determination will mean that I try harder to find something. I feel like it's easy with photography to be like, well, there was just nothing there today. And then you end up not making art for a while, which is sad. But also because of that, I think I will plan on doing some sort of art when I get home, although I'll probably want to shower, because as much as I love the rain and stuff, it is so muggy outside. It's disgusting. Yes? If only I could bring you with me. My energy is a lot lower than it was this morning, which isn't great. So I'm hoping it'll pick back up again when I leave the house and I can get back to feeling good and having a good day. So I'm gonna listen to some music, and then when we get there, I'm probably not gonna listen to anything. I'm just gonna try to be in the moment, be in a good mood, and have fun. Let's go. So, unfortunately, despite what the weather app told me, it has now changed its mind, and it's like kind of sprinkling, and I'm trying to avoid stopping, but I can't get my camera stuff wet. I don't know. I'm determined to take a few photos. There will be photos. I will show you these photos. It's not a good sign when you can hear thunder coming and it's getting louder, so it's probably time to turn back. But I think maybe I got some. Time to call it. The nice thing about coming to a forest preserve or anything like it is, like, in the middle of the day like this, pretty much everyone you see other than cops are there just to, like, I don't know, just to relax. Like, there's someone in a car to my left, like, just reading a book and eating a snack, and it's like, yeah, that's nice. I don't know, like, and I just went, took some photos, and I don't know, I feel good in that way. And also, like, it rained a little bit on me. That feels good. I don't know. It feels good to be, like, out there. It feels good to be outside in a way that isn't just go for a walk, tolerate it, and come home. Call it, like, type 2 fun or something, where it's not fun right away, but it's fun in retrospect. Like, right when you're done, there's such a good feeling that you want to do it again. And I like it. I like it. Maybe that, I don't know. Maybe that needs to be my thing. Like, type 2 fun. I don't know. Just something I'm thinking about. I just showered and I transferred all of the photos that I took onto my computer or onto my hard drive, and I'm gonna look through them. I think I do have a couple, but I guess you've probably already seen them. And so that's exciting. I want to print some of them, and I want to put some of them on the wall, which is why I'm also now going to try to make some collages, or a collage, I guess. Emphasis on try, because when I've done this in the past, I've just thought it was really, like, cheesy. Because, like, it's kind of inherently cheesy as soon as you start putting words on, instead of just making, like, something surrealist or whatever. But it made me think about, like, what about those words is cheesy? Because occasionally I'll see something and I'll be like, that is so cool, right? And I think what it is, it's kind of the medium is the message thing, right? Where if you were to buy a live, laugh, love sign, hear me out, from, like, Target, it would be like, okay, it's mass produced. It doesn't actually have that faded rustic look because it's been around a long time. It's just designed to look like that, which is obviously sucks. It's not high quality and it doesn't look handmade, and so you didn't pay much for it or spend a lot of time making it or anything. It just conveys, like, oh, I like the vague sentiment of positivity, and because it lacks history or time or, you know, something to suggest real importance to someone, it doesn't lend itself to a viewer taking it very seriously. And I want to keep that in mind, because as I physically make art, maybe that can communicate more just by virtue of it was made by hand. I don't know. I think that's interesting. I think if live, laugh, love weren't a thing in, like, if that weren't a phrase in our culture and we, like, dug up some ancient runes from some long gone people and it said live, laugh, love, and it was like some hand carved thing, we'd be like, whoa, it sounds like they really valued positivity, right? Like, it would have a very different connotation if it weren't corporate mass production junk, you know? Like, when we make fun of live, laugh, love, it's not that the sentiment is bad. It's not like it's a bad thing to be positive and do those things or whatever. It's just like, I don't know, if you want things to have a rustic aesthetic, just get some old stuff or buy stuff and then keep it for a long time. I don't know, like, it feels so inorganic to buy a cheap fake wood sign that says something like that when real art is attainable. And that's one of the things I like about collage, is, like, I don't have to have a printer, I just have to have things in print. So I'm going to try to do that, but who knows how successful that will be, but we will try, because that's the lesson today. And I'm actually having a pretty good day. Not as high energy as I would like to be, but that's just kind of how it is. That changes per day, that's fine. And in a few minutes, hopefully, my food will be ready, because I'm starving. I think one of the things that's the hardest about collages is finding, like, background, you know, like a decent background image, so that it's not just a bunch of little stuff on blank. Like, you want, I don't know, a sense of scene. I mean, not everyone does, but I think that I do. I don't want it to be so busy, but I don't want a lot of negative space either. Especially because I don't have construction paper, so any negative space will just be, like, it'll just be what it is, which is a white computer paper. This is what I have so far. I don't love it. I mean, I think it kind of looks cool. There's a lot of vertical lines on the left side. I don't know. Left side definitely might change. I don't love the space between the skies, but I don't know. I do still think it looks cool, you know, like, just visually. I'd put this, like, on the wall of my desk or something. I mean, that's kind of the goal, right? So in that way, it feels really cool that I did this after all these, like, you know, months and years of, like, not really making art in this way. It's 5 already. So just to recap, so, like, I had a day alone, went to the gym, came home, ate food, I went and took photographs, I came home, got them on my hard drive, and then sat here and made art. Like, that's That's a good day. And it's crazy, but it's not crazy, because obviously that's a good day. Like, when you have fun challenges in front of you and then you work hard to work on them, that's obviously very satisfying. It's just, I don't know, I haven't been doing that lately, but I know that I feel better and have learned more in this exercise that, like, yeah, I may never need it for my job. I'm just a video editor. I'm not making collages, but it could apply, and I'll never know if it will apply until I need it. And that's happened so many times, where picking up on some little skill that I don't think anything of ends up being really useful. So yeah, I think it is worthwhile for me to just think about composition, because that's all that collage is, right? It's just composition. I'm not, at least for me, I'm not doing a lot of drawing and stuff. I have some stamps here I might use in some way, but I'm not like taking a pen and drawing things. It's not generative. It's just creative in, like, literally where do I put what colors and shapes and stuff. And it feels good to have like a day of doing art. And I need to remember that instead of doing what I feel like, I need to do what feels good. Like, that's the difference. And it's hard to feel like really alone. Like, the point of today is it's an alone day, right? But it's hard to feel really alone when I'm working on something that's difficult. It occupies my mind. It's just not what I'm thinking about. So that's satisfying. I think for the rest of the evening, I do have dinner plans tonight, so I think I'll probably go and edit those photos. I think I'm gonna put this on hold for now. I kind of want to walk away and then look at it with fresh eyes and then finish it. So I'm gonna go edit those photos, see what I have, and then start putting together stuff that I want to print and put on the wall. And then I'll go to dinner and maybe read and go to bed. I don't know. It was a good day. It almost feels weird that it's a good day, you know? Like, it almost feels like, oh, a day like this, great, what an opportunity to do whatever I feel like, which is just what feels good. Not stuff that makes me feel like I'm on a trajectory. It's also very mood dependent, right? So maybe on another day I won't feel like this mattered, and maybe it doesn't matter, but also maybe it does. And I have learned that if you're only willing to do work when there's guaranteed outcomes, you're pretty much not going to do work, because pretty much nothing is guaranteed. You might not learn anything. You might learn stuff and then it's never applicable to anything. You might, I don't know, like, you might learn incorrect things and then it hurts your work in some way. But like, I think you have to keep moving forward. I don't know. It's what I'm thinking about. And I also think that just the creative exercise of shooting a video today made me feel more purposeful and significantly less alone. And I think that's important. And I think that's something I want to do even on days when I get off of work and I'm tired, or I know I have work later, so I want to conserve energy. I think it is still worthwhile to work hard. And throughout it all, I went to the gym and I ate relatively healthy today, so I'm on track for other goals, and that feels good. It feels good when a day that I don't have to do anything, where it could be a day of indulgence, is instead a day of progress, because both of those feel good, but one of them feels good in a way that sustains me, and the other one feels good in a way that feels like there is a hard limit until it starts feeling bad. And I want to lean more into that other side, not because it's productive, but because it is creative. And I want to distinguish those. As much as all of my hobbies do produce, like, you know, I paint, well, then I'm producing a painting. I write, so I'm producing whatever it is I'm writing. Or, you know, photography, there's always an end result. And so it's easy to just kind of go, well, the end result wasn't good. My photos weren't good. And so what was the point of doing that? And maybe it's true. I don't think that I'm a very good photographer. I really don't. And I don't think I'm a great videographer either, but I still learn a lot from those things. Maybe in a specific niche, they can be applied really well. Like, I think I could do the job of a videographer really well when I'm not also the director and the everything else. Like, if I'm given what the vision is, I think I'm good at executing it. That does mean I have to accept that sometimes I'm gonna make bad art. And I think that's been my struggle from the beginning, is I really can't handle that I'm making something that isn't good, because it's you know, embarrassing, but if you're embarrassed at doing something badly, you can never do anything except what you've already done. And so as soon as you get self-awareness, you're kind of locked into who you are. Like, okay, you're 15, you have a lot of self-awareness now. If you like sports, you better get really good at them, because that's all you're already good at, so you're stuck, or whatever it is. And that's not who I want to be. I want to be someone who challenges myself deliberately, not just when I'm forced to by circumstances. And I want more of my videos to be a creative project. I want it to be, you know, I want to do anything from analyzing my favorite music to challenging myself in the real world, whatever that means. I frame it as challenges, but really it's just I want to experience creativity, and I want to persevere through things so that when I have to, when I have no choice, I'm well armed to do that. So thank you for watching, all three of you. And I had a good alone day, and I haven't had one of those in a long time. I'm not good at outros, so let me find someone who is.